So occasionally in a break from model engineering, the farmer here, Mark, gives me various tools that have busted. So here is the farm angle grinder, which apparently doesn't work. So the first thing to do is to plug it in and see if anything happens. Plugged in, special guard on the switch, and absolutely dead. So I wonder what's wrong. Well, it was completely dead, so the first thing to check is the fuse. Let's have a look and see if that's any good. We have the trusty old multimeter here, set that on the ohm setting. And let's have a look. This would be too easy if this was broken. Nope, fuse is perfect. 0 ohms, approximately. That's what we want. Okay. Right, not that simple solution. What normally happens on farm tools is that the wire in here gets broken, the copper conductors get frayed. But I don't think that's the case on this one, because I did plug it in earlier and jiggle it around like that, and it didn't help. So we're going to have to get into this area first, I think. We get into the sort of switch area. So here's the switch, here's where the power comes in. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll plug it in and see if we've got power as far as this. Set the multimeter to AC and volts. Volts 300, that'll do us. 240 volts should be around about right. And since it's AC, it doesn't matter which way around these are. They're on there and on there. Ah, it's dead. So I suspect the lead is what the problem is. So I will unplug that before I touch it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find another lead and just do an experiment and see if we can get it to go, or maybe shorten the lead a bit, because it's probably in here that it's failed, I suspect. The blue should go to correct, and the brown. No. So I think we'll give up on this lead. Right, off to find another lead. So I've got another cable here. Luckily, whenever I end up throwing away old power tools, I keep the cables off them with a plug on the end. Now what I'm going to do here is I've just got the soldering iron. I'm going to just put a bit of solder into the end of the wires there to sort of imitate the finish that was on the end of the original. Make it a bit tougher for the screw to grip it. Yeah, that'll do that. Oh, what a lovely smell. So just connecting it up the way it was before. Blue went in that side. Tighten these down. They're beautifully prepared soldered ends. Oh, this bit goes in here to clamp it. That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay, that's held that beautifully. I'm not going to start it just like this because angle grinders tend to jump about a bit and I've got all these wires dangling out. I'm just going to check I've got power there at least. Set the meter back to volts, that's a very important thing, or we'll wreck it. Volts 300, and now we should have 300 volts sitting here. Whoopie-doo, not 300, we have got 230, perfect. Right, unplug it before touching it. Unplugged. Right, we've got to put this back together now. Right, the moment of truth. So that's the lead replaced. Let's see if it works. I think we regard that as a complete success. It's nice to do useful things for the farm from time to time. I'm not quite sure that mending an angle grinder quite adds up to the amount of work that was done with the 13-ton Hitachi digger making the embankment, but anyway, it can go back to being useful. Bye for now.